Our first guest took a big decision in the form of a breakup, but you guys, not with a girlfriend, with hookup culture, which sounds crazy, but it was a big move, and he said it was the best move of his life. It changed his life, so he joins me to share so much more so that if you're stuck in the hookup culture, we can get you out too. Hello, Paul. Welcome.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about it. Why did you want to break up with hookup culture?
So I think very early on, I realized that nothing really good comes from it, and it just takes away a lot of energy and time from your life where you could be pursuing something better. So that was the main driving factor for me.
So at what point in your life were you like, okay, I'm kind of fed up with this, I'm tired of it, it's not fun anymore, I'm looking for something more serious?
So actually when I met my wife and things just started taking, a turn for better, and I just realized, like I want to do something with my life. I want to create a family, things like that, and not, waste my time doing other things that were just stealing that from me. So
yeah, it was almost stealing your time in a way. Did you have any hesitation at first, like, because I think all of us want marriage, or we want that serious relationship, and then it gets right in front of you, and you're like, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, definitely. But to be honest, there was really no time for hesitation, because shortly after we found out that, we're pregnant and we had our daughter, and that just kind of pushed me in that, position where I needed to stand up as a man, provide, be there for my family, and just at the end of the day, be reliable.
Listen, the Lord was on you like, this is your wife, or I'm going to make sure that you stay here. I like that. Now, when you look back, how much outside pressure did you face? Any at all, as far as tapping out of that hookup culture, right? Because your friends, they want to go out with you. They want to have a good time.
Absolutely. All the buddies, they want to have a good time, share their stories of the crazy night out. And I definitely had that experience as well. But I think just having a good moral compass kind of, pushed me in the right direction, and having a good partner as well kept me in line. So,
did the buddies tell you were absolutely nuts though at first?
Yeah, at first. But the thing that I found was funny is, what seems crazy at first is actually normal. And, eventually the funny thing is a lot of them started coming up to me and asking for relationship advice and just, being the mentor, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think? What are some of the cons of connecting with hookup culture? Do you think it stole anything from you? Did it steal time? What did it?
Absolutely. I think it steals a lot from people. Like, I'm sure a lot of people want to start a family. They want to maybe have a successful career, maybe start a business or anything like that. But if you participate in that culture, it's kind of putting you in this weird limbo state where you're not doing anything and you're wasting your time. Whereas, like, for myself, I've dedicated many years of my life in fitness and health, nutrition, building my family, a business and things like that, where I allocated a lot of that time I could have, would have wasted into other things. So
I like that. Okay, now tell me, how hard was it to stop? Or was it just super easy? You said you met your wife. Was it just a switch, like a light on, light off type of thing?
It was a blessing in disguise. It just kind of, I had no time to really think about it. It was just
baby girl was on the way.
you're dropped in here and ready to rock and roll and be there. And I just, like I said, I had that good moral compass. My father, instilled a lot of those morals and values into me, and I just kind of had that with me. So
yeah. Okay, so let's get back to your friends, right? Because there's a lot of social pressure that comes with that. Did you tell them, like, up front, like, hey guys, I'm not doing this anymore, or was it something that they just noticed over time?
They naturally started noticing it. They just saw that I wasn't attending to the usual events, the night outs. They weren't seeing me, and they just saw that I was kind of moving on slowly, and then
It's hard though, because of the simple fact, maybe for some people at least, old habits have a way of dying hard, right? And so you want to tap out of that hookup culture, but maybe you necessarily can't, or maybe you're just so used to it, or maybe you're terrified of a real relationship. What kept you strong in that fact? Was it your baby girl that was on the way? Or?
Yeah, that, and just, I wanted to be an example for my daughter, and I feel like that's a big thing in life, especially for men. As soon as you have a daughter, a switch flips and you're like, all right, I gotta be different.
Yeah, because you're the first man in her life, and you have to set the standard, right? Okay, so what changed after? Because now I want to make sure that we show them you have a whole new life now.
Yeah.
You've tapped out of hookup culture. It's paid off for you. I want to see if we can get a shot of his family that is here today. Tell us who you brought with you.
So I brought my beautiful wife and my two kids, Emma and Aiden.
Oh, so cute. And your wife's name?
DeMonte.
D. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful family, and I'm assuming it all paid off.
It did. Certainly did.
It did
It's
indeed.
the biggest blessing.
Okay, tell me, where can we find you if we want to know more about you, about your family, all
Yeah,
the things?
absolutely. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Paul Tell a Story.
Very good. All right, you guys, this was your sign. If you're avoiding that serious relationship, this is the time to break up with hookup culture. Congratulations to you,
Thank you very
Paul.
much, and thank you for having me.
Of course.